94.1 WHRP, Gurley, Huntsville, Decatur, a Cumulus media station. 94.1 WHRP, Gurley, Huntsville, Decatur, a Cumulus media station. Toni with T-Mill in the morning. Laughs, informative, and just a little crazy. Toni with T-Mill in the morning. On 94.1 WHRP, Toni with T-Mill in the morning. T-Mill in the morning. This is the Toni with T-Mill in the morning show.
Don't have no shame about being single. Do your thing and party on. You know, it ain't no thing.
I don't recall there ever being a stench or a cloud over being single. I don't know where that one came from.
No, but you know, some people they have this thing where it's like, well, why are you single? What's wrong? And then it's like, there's nothing wrong.
That society thing about you got to be married, you got to be in a relationship, and all that stuff.
Everything don't work for everybody.
Have you seen the pickings out here?
It's very slim.
Very slim.
Very slim. You know.
Don't settle just because of pressure and folks thinking you're supposed to be hooked up. They just want you to be miserable like them.
Misery leads company.
Right. Oh, man. You sit back and watch some things, you be like,
And some of them folks just mad because they ain't with you. Why you sing?
Oh, my mama.
Oh, we appreciate you listening to us online as well at WHRPFM.com.
So yesterday afternoon, I called you and said, T-Mill, do you see what's going on in Kansas City?
No, had no idea what was going on. And, you know, you let me know that there was a shooting going on over at the parade. We were just talking about the parade that morning.
Yeah, the parade was going to happen, and you know they're the big winning team, consecutive, back to back, and 3 times they've won in 5 years.
5 years.
You know, with Patrick Mahomes being only 28 years old. There's so many layers of different historic things going on with this team, with that particular game, even to the halftime show. And we'll get into that later. Just so much stuff to celebrate, I should say.
And again, celebrating.
And people were on an extra high of fun because they are fans of the team.
Yeah.
And it is such a special thing to feel back to back. Yeah. Oh, you know, you're really on
bragging
you're on top
rights,
of the world.
You feeling good.
Oh, yeah.
It's Valentine's Day.
That too.
It's so many emotions.
So many.
And you're having fun. And, you know, they were having a parade week because we're coming right out of Fat Tuesday and Mardi Gras. So a lot of reasons to celebrate.
Right.
And we talk trash. Oh, we have, you know.
That's part of the fun.
Yeah.
Is the trash talking. And in Kansas City, when you have this now, this didn't happen when I was a kid back in the olden days. I had to sneak out of class to go see the Oakland A's parade. You know, if you didn't get permission from your parents, there was school was in session.
Yeah, I'm sure there was a lot of that. Some kids and high schools.
No. Yeah, the kids were out of school. They gave them the day off to come to the parade. So the celebration was that huge. Wow. I just want to say, for it to end in tragedy, you know, and shooting that took place where right now they're saying at least 22 people are injured, of which many are between the ages of 6 to 15 years old. One person died, and a local radio announcer who was on hand. And, you know, much like many people who love parades, WHRP loves a good parade. You know, and so I can only imagine she being there to report it for her audience, her radio station, the excitement and everything. It's just so heartbreaking. Her name is Lisa Lopez Galvin, and she was identified as the person who died, the one person that they said was shot and killed. Now, did you see you sent me some footage.
Yeah, there's footage that they're showing, and it looks like either a helicopter or a drone shot where you see the parade, and it looks like it's after the shooting has just happened,
right?
And there's people running, but the shot is focused on this person that's running, and allegedly this is the shooter, because one of them, and you see these people tackling him, and it's just reaction, and there's people trying to get the attention of police officers.
Right.
You see some police officers over in the corner, but they're tending to
another
victims,
situation.
Situation, and it's just panic. They don't know who, they're calling for someone to help, and you have these just regular people that are there sacrificing their life,
fans on hand, and they have since interviewed one of the fans that we saw tackle that guy, and all he heard was somebody say, "Get him, get him." The guy's running, he tackles him, and that's when he saw the weapon. And so a female bystander saw the gun while the gentleman was tackling him, and she grabbed the gun to get it out of range. That's just one story.
Yeah.
But they have said that they have apprehended and detained at least 3 people who they think are the reason why this went down. The 3 suspects of shooting, during this big celebration.
The other thing that was really alarming was at the press conference, and they're saying that there was over 600 police officers.
Well, the chief said
800?
Because what they did was they asked for help outside of Kansas City. So you had other resources come into the city to beef it up with security. Yeah.
My goodness. But, prayers for the families, and hopefully that, again, we say prayers all the time, but we need some laws, some, hard laws and stipulations to try to get ahead of this, because nothing this far has helped as far as, the prayers and concerns, and they're still not hearing us. They're still not hearing people, and it's continues to happen.
We looking black in the day.
Was that black?
We're looking back in the day.
Back.
Back.
Well, back in the day, Eunice Hunton Carter, known to be one of New York's first African-American lawyers and one of the first African-American prosecutors in the United States. Well, it's documented that Ms. Carter served on committees for the Pan-African Congress and the United Nations, in which she advocated for the rights of women worldwide. Now, part of her story as a prosecutor, Eunice Hunton Carter, well, she oversaw an extensive investigation into prostitution and racketeering in New York City, where she built an investigation and a case against the country's most powerful and notorious mobsters, Charles Lucky Luciano.
Wow.
It's reported that Miss Eunice Hunton Carter was a force to be reckoned with, and after she was done with Charles Lucky Luciano, let's just say his luck ran out. That's back in the day. On this date in 1903, the first teddy bear is introduced in America. Duke Ellington recorded Take an A Train on this date in 1941. It was 1969 that Sly and the Family Stone's Everyday People hit #1 on the charts, and sound recordings were granted copyright protection for the first time in 1972. 1978, Leon Spinks, where's your teeth? Upset Muhammad Ali for the heavyweight boxing champion, and President Barack Obama awarded Maya Angelou the Presidential Medal of Freedom on this date in 2011. Celebrities celebrating birthdays and a few famous people too.
Oh, real hot girl-ish Megan Thee Stallion is celebrating a birthday along with Birdman, Toni Braxton, and Matt Groening, the guy who created The Simpsons. Are they in their 100th season? Oh, that was good.
Yes.
Amber Riley, remember her from Glee, and don't call her Mercedes in public. Lynn Whitfield, one of the best actresses of our time.
Was yesterday.
Yeah. Remember her from Eve's Bayou in A Thin Line Between Love and Hate. Whoa! And Greenleaf. Oh, man. Great. And in memoriam today, today is also Singles Awareness Day on the, day after Valentine's. So show some love to the single people.
All right, that's Black in the Day, Back in the Day. Tony with T-Mill in the morning, 94.1 WHRP. Hang in there.
Gonna pray for you.
We got 39 days left.
Golly.
Right.
That's a long time.
Today's high 65, sunshine again. Wasn't yesterday nice?
Beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful Valentine's Day weather.
A repeat on the weather, so enjoy that. Time for the good news in the neighborhood.
How about some money for school? Free money. Free money. The Nike scholarship for the Thurgood Marshall College Fund. They're offering scholarships up to $10,000 if you are currently enrolled in one of these HBCUs. Now, you also have to be a full-time enrollment and maintain a GPA of 3.0 or higher and have a financial need. And you also have to submit a video statement about your personal experience. Now, the qualifying HBCUs include Atlanta University Center, Hampton University, Morgan State, North Carolina Agricultural Technical State, Tennessee State University, Texas Southern, and Tuskegee University. So for students that are looking for a little $30,000 or more, you can qualify and apply by March 9th. All right, you got March 9th to apply for that free money from the Thurgood Marshall College Fund.
The Good News in the Neighborhood is sponsored by Alabama A&M. Learn more about Alabama A&M University by visiting aamu.edu today. Alabama A&M. Start here. Go anywhere.
So if you haven't heard, and it's all over national news, that there was a shooting yesterday towards the end of the celebration parade in Kansas City as the Chiefs were celebrating their big win from last Sunday's game. There's a teenager who spoke out on behalf of how Coach Andy Reid comforted him and how he was hugging him and making sure he was okay because he was totally shook up. And then how the coach went to check on other people who were affected and maybe even wounded. Nearly 22 people reportedly injured because of this shooting. One person died who is a local radio announcer. And so this story is just, it's just so heartbreaking. And, many of us here in the Tennessee Valley, we love a good parade.
Yeah.
And we go to multiple parades and we love participating. We love seeing them. It brings the community together, families together. It makes you feel good. And that's what it's all about.
Yeah, it's supposed to be celebrating. And here we have a time that's supposed to be happy, fun, and, the team, I can't imagine how they're feeling that, they're bringing out all of these people to have this celebration with them. And then something like this happens on a day where we're supposed to be having a good time, and you got children that are being affected by this. And then knowing, are they really going to do anything about it? Are they going to change any laws? Are they going to because we haven't seen anything really done after other mass shootings. And crazy thing, T-Mill, is that it was reported that this is the 48th mass shooting this year, and we're only 46 days into 2024. So it's just out of control in this country. When do we start caring about one another enough to make a change? Now, on the upswing of everything, because, this is just a somber day after a big celebration like that. Yeah.
We're all excited about that halftime show that Usher did.
Yeah.
And so were so many people. We just didn't know how many people. The ratings are out, and they're now saying that Usher's halftime show is the most watched Super Bowl halftime show of all time. All time. All time.
Move over, Rihanna.
129.3 million average viewers for a halftime show.
Wow. And you got to imagine how many people are watching also because they put the whole show on, Apple Music and YouTube, and you have the whole produced show that you can go and watch.
I watched it again yesterday, and after today's story and report of what happened, I'm probably going to watch it again just to feel good about, the game because it's so good. I mean, you have Alicia Keys, Ludacris, her, Jermaine Dupri, and Lil Jon. What's interesting is that there's a lot of people who are being reintroduced to her. They don't know who she is.
Man, if you don't know, now you know. That girl is bad, man. Come on now.
The latest gossip headlines.
Ooh, no, they didn't.
Tony's Tattletale.
I can't believe they talking about that.
The latest gossip headlines.
They all up in everybody's business.
Tony's Tattletale.
Tattletale.
Tony's Tattletale. Tattletale.
Tony's Tattletale.
What is that? How did that get in here?
You ain't ready for this, but get ready. Cat Williams might just really rip things up on Netflix in the month of May.
Okay.
You might say this. No, that's not what we're going to say.
Oh.
Yeah. Nonetheless, he has an upcoming Netflix special that will be live. If you remember when Chris Rock did his live, you ain't ready for this, but it's going to happen. So get ready for Cat Williams' live comedy show on Netflix in May. All right. In a recent fashion show, our girl did the doggone thing, showing that she still got it like that.
Who that?
In fact, a super fan posted after Kelly Rowland shared a picture of this name brand outfit that she modeled. And she said, Kelly Rowland is snatching our edges again with her latest fashion ensemble. The former Destiny's Child group member promoted that she's got a new Netflix film called Mea Culpa. And she was wearing this sleek Scandinavian Theodore dress. And everybody was like, woo! Kelly Rowland, fan yourself. Usher has a new TV series based on his music in the works.
He got a TV series now?
In the works.
Jesus.
They say that this is going to highlight black love in Atlanta, individuals that are looking for a place to call home. The series also will explore music, style, sex, romance, and secrets that threaten to tear relationships apart.
Ooh.
Oh, this gonna be good.
All right, Usher.
It's not the word, it's what I heard. It's just tattletales.
Tony's Tattletales is sponsored by Hello Huntsville, where your heartbeat of the community comes alive. Check out Hello Huntsville at WHRPFM.com.
Those the chipmunks helping her out at the end?
Could be. They're trying to make a comeback. Alvin! That's for you old schoolers.
Alvin,
I don't
Simon,
even know.
Theodore.
Do they even have the chipmunk dolls anymore? Are those cartoons being seen? Do today's kids know who we're talking about?
Yeah, they do. They did a remake about a couple years ago and it was like a live action movie.
Remake. Yeah.
It wasn't like the classic, but they brought them back for a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's going on with Frankie Beverly?
Frankie Beverly says that it might be time to do a farewell tour, hanging up the mic, ready for his swan song. So he's doing a farewell tour, but get this, his supporting acts, Shaka Khan, Shaka Khan.
She's in a she's in a state where she's just picking and choosing what she wants to do these days. She wants to spend more time with her family.
Yeah.
And so that's going to be good.
Shaka Khan and El DeBarge.
No.
L is on tour with Frankie Beverly.
That dude
and
right
Shaka
there
Khan.
can hold a note. I don't care what El DeBarge been through. He can still sing.
He can still
that
sing.
bro can hold a note.
And have you seen his kids? Like, his kids are singing really good.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, they got it, man.
We got DeBarge Part 2 coming on.
I'm telling you.
All right.
They need to bring them with them.
We need a group. We don't have groups anymore.
They really should. But there's they're going to have this tour that's starting out in Atlanta. It's going to go to Mobile, Houston, Chicago, and Los Angeles.
All the hot spots.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Frankie Beverly announcing his farewell tour.
Okay. He has given us more than we would probably deserve. You know,
for sure.
And the group Maze, oh my gosh. I mean, that is the go-to.
Yeah.
You know, if the party is dead, you're going to put on Before I Let Go. Everybody going to get up and start dancing. And it's such a group that has become more of a cult. Like, you know.
People don't even know that they love Frankie Beverly. It's like the song just comes on and you're like, why do I like this song?
Exactly.
It's just ingrained.
And it's interesting that they have not made any new music in so long, since the 80s, and that you can go to sold out shows to this day with
that same
Frankie Beverly and Maze.
Yeah, same songs. And what I would like to see is like some sort of documentary while he's still here to kind of talk about his journey, talk about
the whole band. And that would be interesting because Marvin Gaye has a big part of their story of being discovered. Yeah, his sister brought this group to Marvin's attention. So I won't blow all the information, but yeah.
Yeah, well, see, we just need you to direct the documentary. Just you could just tell us the story.
And there's a huge tie to our beloved Joe Douglas.
Yep, there's that too.
He was their manager for a long time. So there's a lot of interesting things about this particular group. And there's San Francisco Bay Area ties.
Yeah, so I think it's important to, again, kind of encapsulate that and tell that story while he's still here,
right? While
he can still, make sure that it's told the right way. And then for the newer generation coming up to say, hey, look, this is where y'all got a lot of this from. And, this is what longevity means.
This is what timeless hits sound like.
It's time for your weekly money-saving tips with Tish Hardrick & Associates.
Embrace new challenges. Embracing challenges helps you confront this fear head on. As you take on tasks that might seem unsurmountable at first, you gradually build confidence in your capabilities. Each small victory serves as a testament to your confidence, eroding the fear of failure and fostering self-assurance.
That's your weekly money-saving Tish tip. Check in at 7:45 for Money Monday with Tish Hardrick & Associates. Or go to thetishteam.com.
94.1 WHRP. Tony with T-Mill in the morning. Don't forget, we got a podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you missed the show, or if you miss a part of the show, or you just you missed the show yesterday, you can always go on our website at WHRP.
I may have to check that out.
Yeah.
Sometimes I miss the show.
Wow, really? Hey, it be like that sometimes. Right. I'm here, but I'm not here.
Right. So, yeah, check us out at WHRPFM.com and click on what?
Podcast.
Oh, there it is. Okay. So, Keke Palmer, her mama is confused.
Man, listen, Keke Palmer's mama is confused by a restraining order. So, there's a restraining order against his Mr. Saronis Jackson is putting a restraining order against his brother's baby mama, which is Keke Palmer. And now his mom's like, well, hey, what's going on? Keke Palmer's mom is kind of like, well, what does this restraining order got to do with you? Like,
so this is this is Keke Palmer's estranged boyfriend, baby daddy's brother.
Yeah.
And so now his brother's involved in all this chaos.
Yeah.
And he wants a restraining order against Keke?
Yep.
Okay. I mean, we laugh, but we don't really know why.
Hey, but it makes for some good juicy gossip because it's like, what is going on? And so she says, hey, God bless him, but this clout chasing must stop. It's almost like, are you using my daughter?
Who knew he had a brother?
We know now.
Right. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, and it's almost just like, they're wondering, are they just using her to get headlines or try to clout chase like they said, because it has nothing to do with him. This situation is between Keke and Darius.
Is he a singer or something? Is he trying to become an actor?
No.
Why is he looking for this type of attention? Because it's working. We're talking about him.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the judge did deny it, this request, because I'm pretty sure the judge was like, huh? He just confuses the rest of us.
Everybody, since the Cat Williams thing, it's like everybody it blew up, got a lot of attention. And so now everybody wants that type of attention.
Yeah.
So I'm going to sue Keke also.
All right.
Tony with T-Mill in the morning, the podcast.
We all know what happened to Leo.
Set it off.
What?
Now you don't have to miss anything. Like your favorite features, Black in the Day, Back in the Day, Tony's Tattletale, the Alabama Black History Minute, or the old school song of the day and more.
At 5 on it.
It's all on the podcast at the top of our website, WHRPFM.com. Tony with T-Mail in the morning, the podcast.
Somebody won.
It wasn't her. No.
Stay connected on the Tony with T-Mail in the morning podcast at WHRPFM.com.
Hold up. Wait a minute before you start working on that deck. Wait. Before you start doing that pressure washing, call my friends at Fence One. Hey, it's T-Mill with my friends at Fence One. Fence One offers the best prices and quality guaranteed. Whatever you need, Fence One has you covered. I guess you could repair the deck yourself or hire anyone to do it. And maybe it doesn't matter to you who does your pressure washing. But wouldn't you feel better by hiring a Best in Business Award recipient? Call Fence One today. 256-735-3975. That's 256-735-3975. Oh, the best part. They offer financing options ranging from 3 months to 8 years, or you can get qualified for 18 months at 0 interest. Call Fence One today, 256-735-3975. And tell them T-Mill from 94.1 sent
94.1 WHRP. Tony with T-Mill in the morning. I hope you are enjoying just the sunshine, and take advantage of the warmer temperatures today and get out and do a little something. Do some walking.
Have your lunch outside. Take your lunch outside. Do a mini picnic.
Yeah, a mini picnic.
Yeah, mini picnic.
I'll go out and sit in the car with the windows down. I don't think I'm ready for a mini picnic. And some of us are like, we ain't never ready for a picnic.
Oh, come on. Well, how about this for a dating idea?
Okay.
You've got Single Awareness Day.
Yeah.
You got Valentine's Day. You got Side Piece Day. You got
T-Mill.
Well, a new Black-owned tech company called Neon Money Club.
Neon Money Club.
Yeah, they released a dating app. So you sign up for this dating app. You put your name in.
Right.
Your profile picture.
Sure.
What you're looking for.
Okay.
And then it says, hold on, we're reviewing your application.
Okay.
Because now we have to check your credit score. You cannot get in on this app with a score lower than 675.
Wow.
You cannot get on this dating app, the Neon Money Club. It's called Score, the dating app from Neon Money Club, and you can't get in with a credit score lower than 675 because they say,
baby, I'm working on fixing this credit now.
They say our mission is to inject financial awareness into everyday life, and we feel like these conversations have to take place when you are dating.
So, dating someone and money does become a topic. I think if you're getting serious and wanting to take the next step in the relationship, my personal feeling about money and dating, it ain't none of your business till you start talking about the bling, bling, ring, ring.
Yeah.
Now, if we're going to start, cohabitating and putting our funds together and investing in one another to another level, we can have that conversation.
Yeah.
But you don't need to know what's in my bank account. You don't need to know how much money I make every week. You don't need to know how much money I spend. It ain't none of your business.
That's good. But it's pretty cool, and I think it's a really good kind of a different type of dating app. Kind of filters out a whole lot of mess. I think that makes people a little more comfortable. Yeah,
knowing that maybe you're on the same playing field. Because some people do have an issue with the other party making more money.
Yeah,
I don't. It doesn't bother me if you make more money. What bothers me is you asking me for money. Now I got a problem with that.
Remember, Gail was paying this guy. She went out on a date with this guy. And 2 weeks later, he's like, "Hey, I need $5,000."
I ain't Gail.
Gail, download the app.
Get you a GoFundMe for your child support, but don't ask me.
Ooh, good idea.
I didn't make them babies. I ain't paying for them babies.
All right, Tony with T-Mill in the morning.
There goes my date.
Don't forget you're still listening for the text word so you can win some tickets to the Blast Off Battle with the Huntsville City Football Club with 94.1 WHRP.
Tony with T-Mill
Single Awareness Day. And
the good thing about today, isn't the candy off?
Candy is clearance.
Clearance.
Now you can get some chocolate, baby. I got that clearance going on.
I went shopping yesterday, forgetting that it was Valentine's Day when I decided I just needed to get a couple of things.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, whoa, those shelves were bare. People really showed up and showed out. Saw this one guy looking for something. He was on the phone. Now, what kind of bear is that? It should say what? I love you, what, honey? I said, last minute
She
shopping.
told him last week. She texted him. She sent him a picture. And it's probably all fellas in there. All the guys doing a last minute shopping.
I'm not snitching. I'm not snitching. I'm just saying.
Come on, man.
I saw this TikTok. Oh, this was funny. His brother was talking about for those of you who may have more than one girl, you got to do Valentine's could be expensive. You're going to need some money. I'm going to help you out. Come and get your taxes done. Put some money in your pocket, so you get all this. I cracked up. I said, that's what we doing now?
Man, come on. Yeah, I need that tax money increase. I need that bonus.
Listen, we had some winners yesterday for the giveaway.
Yes, our Valentine's Day giveaway with M Solana Skincare, hooking them up with a spa day for 2 and a little bag full of goodies, some soaps and lotions, and help keep your skin glowing.
Okay.
And a spa day for 2 and for you and your Valentine. So congratulations to Stephanie. Her and her Valentine are going to enjoy that spa day, and Zalika. So congratulations for going to our website, and thank you for everyone going to our website and sharing their kind of like Valentine cards. And, I choose this person for my Valentine. So you had all. Like we reminded people, Valentine could be a best friend. Right. Valentine could be your daughter, your son,
and there were
whoever you
lot of
love.
Entries, from my understanding, that were all different.
Different.
Yeah. So that's great. So congratulations. We appreciate you checking us out anytime. We have some contests running and giving you opportunities to do some fun things, just like the Rocket City Comedy Festival. If you haven't been to the web, check that out at WHRPFM.com.
All right. Well, check this out. This mother in Boaz, man, crazy situation going on. Like she's 27 years old, and she was picking her son up from school, and I guess the principal let her know, like, hey, your son was in a little bit of trouble, right? Just to let you know what's going on. And so his mom is like, hey, you gonna walk home.
Right.
You acting like that. You just gonna have to walk home. I'm not even
give
your
you
punishment.
Some time to think.
Yeah.
So you don't have those. I believe they lived about 8 blocks from the school. That's not a long walk.
It's not a long walk at all.
But it's time to think.
It's time to think. So she decides to, instead of picking him up and letting him get in the car, she's like, all right, you just gonna have to walk home. But the door is open. And or I guess the boy grabs the door handle while his mom's in the middle of driving away, and it's really bad timing because she's driving away, he's trying to open the door, and he winds up getting caught under the car.
Yikes!
And she's now facing an assault, aggravated abuse charge after the police are saying that that she ran over her child, but. I'm like, this is kind of like an accident.
Or was it an accident? Nonetheless, I know he was transported to UAB, and hopefully, he will, just
pull through for sure. And, hopefully he's okay. 7 years old. And hopefully he's going to be okay. And
so, I mean, that right there is like, look, if the car's moving, don't grab the door handle.
Yeah, don't do that.
So I'm sure she wasn't trying to. Then again, maybe I don't know.
Never know these days.
Then again, maybe I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
I'm hoping it wasn't intentional.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry that this accident caused harm to him. But yeah, $50,000 bond. Now it was started out as picking your kid up, being informed that he's been doing some bad things.
Yeah, probably a little
trying
angry.
to put a little punishment. Okay, you're going to walk home, which isn't unusual because we know a lot of parents do that. All right, you walk home and you think about what you did. Turns into all of this. Now we're up to $50,000. Going to have to go to court. Got medical bills and all this, that, and the other.
Yeah. It's the year 2024 Usher year.
The year of the Usher.
The year of the Usher.
Get your white gloves.
Toni with T Mill in the morning in your skates.
Right.
94.1 WHRP. Glad to hear they caught the guy that took down that Jackie Robinson
45-year-old
costume.
guy.
Yeah.
45 years old. You think you'd know better.
Come on.
But yeah, arrested for the thief and the theft of the bronze Jackie Robinson statue, and where they cut off the statue at the ankles. The only thing left was his cleats. And then when they found the statue, it was pretty much a puddle of metal. And so they're going to have to reestablish, and I think they had a fundraiser where they raised more than they needed to make and build another statue of Jackie Robinson. This is in Wichita, Kansas, and they're saying that it wasn't a hate crime, that this person wanted the bronze medal to resell.
That's crazy,
But
man.
this particular person has been in trouble before. And so he's been arrested for kidnapping issues and stuff. And yeah, this sounds like one of those people that are kind of like in and out of jail all the time. But nonetheless, he is facing a $150,000 bond to get out for this theft. And we'll see what happens. But yeah, sad thing, because, this statue brought a lot of pride to a ballpark where over 600 children play in a youth baseball league. And, just seeing that statue, it's just inspiring and everything.
Yeah.
So you can imagine how they felt, the kiddos, to come and then it's missing. And all you see is
missing. Somebody stole it. He should, when they put him in jail, they should, in the summertime, put him in a cell with Play-Doh. And the only way he's going to get out that hot, sticky, smelly cell is he has to use the Play-Doh, and he has to make an exact replica of Jackie Robinson. You can't eat until you finish this statue with Play-Doh. Nope, that don't look like. Nope, his head ain't shaped like that. Nope, that ain't the right number on his jersey. That don't even look like a jersey.
You missed your calling. You really should be a warden. I mean, who sits around all day thinking of things like this?
Yep, me. Yep, sure do. That's what you gonna do. You ain't getting no food until you finish this statue.
Oh my God.
Well, check this out. In Spain, did you get your invitation to the Galentine's Day party?
I did not.
So this young lady in Spain, she was going through a divorce, going through a breakup, really tough time. But she turned it around. She had a alimony payment that came in, $314,000.
Wow.
And she invited.
Is this a one lump sum, or is this something we're getting every month?
I hope it's every month, because she threw the most.
If we're doing that.
She threw a lavish Galentine's Day party with 20 of her friends.
Oh, with $300,000?
Yep.
What did they do?
Here's what they did. So she hosted a 600 edible flowers, a meter-long strip of cake lace to bring a cookie to life, 30 eggs, and a culinary masterpiece where each guest got a sugar heart. They also had a Louis Vuitton axe to crack open the message inside to symbolize breaking from the past and uncovering new beginnings. And then the guests were treated to a murder mystery party with Cell Block Tango, a performance from the musical Chicago.
Okay.
They had tea. They had a photo shoot. They had a dinner party. They had a cocktail hour hosted
This is a divorce celebration?
Yep, a Galentine's divorce party.
A Galentine, okay.
They had a cocktail hour at the La Casa de los Bates, a prestigious venue on the outskirts of the UK. And then when they left...
Oh, my goodness.
Each guest departed with swag bags valued at $10,000 each.
That's where the 30. I'm trying to figure out, how is she spending all this money?
Yep, with luxury items.
Say good morning to us on our text club at 866-481-9477. Start your weekday mornings off from 6 to 10 with your friends in your community. Toni with T Mill in the morning on 94.1 WHRP.